Doc here from North America. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Just another fun filled day of Thursday. Just one day away from, thank goodness, it's Friday. Yes, indeed. Let's see how it's looking here this morning. I see the charts up there. Excellent. Let's see if we have some sound. Yep, I hear the sound. So this is good. Good, good, and gooder. All right, a quiet Thursday. What do we got going on here? You can see the Swiss franc against the dollar moving down, and that's what we've been watching. Is how the product has been slowly drifting south. And let's see if we have our currencies up yet. There they are, and there is the Swiss franc right there. You can see also making more new lows. Went into the sell there yesterday. Let's put that little red line in there like that. Nope, wrong place. And remove. There we go. And we'll change the color to that to red. Red, red wine. Right there. And as you can see on the fact check spreadsheet line 21, it's in a 1 in both. Let's see now. The weekly is in a. Is that a 3? Let me put those glasses on. Yeah, it's a 3. So it's 3 weeks in a weekly sell. Yeah, that's right. There you go. You can see the line there. Right there. There's the weekly. And it's been a slow, steady drift down. And we were talking about this yesterday, seeing it possibly trade into the 86s. You know, that type of area. That would make sense to us, just watching from the old bottoms of yore, back in 2014 and 15 when they decoupled the official euro against the Swiss saltine. All right, and so you can see, you can see, we all can see it's having pressure down, which means the dollar is going down and the Swiss saltine is going up in value, and more than likely when we go over and look at, say, the euro against the dollar, obviously it should be up. Look at that on J4X, it's up. And when we go look on Chicago Quant, it is, I'm sure it's up. Yep, see, up, up, and away. Beautiful, beautiful balloon. And that is line 14, also coming in on a daily buy yesterday, and so lifting up in there. And then I guess we could go take a look at what KO and so forth were talking about yesterday, and Ferris and so forth. And I guess even Daniel at one point jumped in towards the end of the day, or the webinar, about the cable. Don't short the cable. And you can see there, cable is 9 weeks in a buy, 2 days in a buy. Let's see what that's doing there this morning. Right there. Yep. Up, up, and away. That's the second day. I guess it went into the buy here off of this one. Yeah, the close of this because of the volatility signal, and then the first hour it was up above, so we automatically have this officially as 2 days in a full buy now. And you can see here there's that long 9 weeks. So we're seeing some dollar selling across the board pretty much in every place we look, and we see pairs trades buying. And at the same time, that normally, let's run over to the old stock market here. There it is, the Tech 100 of Dukascopy, or the NASDAQ 100, either way you like to describe it, going up, up, and away also. In other words, usually they, remember, a lot of these surrogates, we've talked about this many a time, it's only a doc ideal. In other words, if I was running a trading desk again and we had guys trying to arbitrage different things and trying to find plays, how to take advantage of a move in a marketplace, I would be looking at anything that's denominated in dollars in a large quantity, so it can be used as a surrogate as being long or short, and then you could hedge the product itself but not the currency. So you hedge the up or down of soybeans, or you hedge the up or down of what else would there be, gold or silver, but at the same time be short the translation of the currency itself. That's probably where the little arbitrages are flying in and out of. That's where the opportunities are if you're going to try to do a arbitrage. That's what us derivative people like to do. We like to offset things with solid hedges, not esoteric pairs trades and the old Jones hedge fund way, which is the original hedge fund trader. That is what I like to do, is like to use the option derivatives, because you're guaranteed 100% that you're going to be perfectly hedged. And so that's the name of the game always, is to be the best hedged. Now, when you buy British pounds and you sell dollars, you have other variables that kick in nowadays. Uh, just a wild philosophical point of view here, and that is that when the world has gone from around 20 some odd trillion, anywhere from between 20 and 24 trillion over a 12-year period, to over 250 trillion. That's trillion, not B like billion or M like million, but T like in trillion of debt. When you've seen the world just jump over the last 12 years into such an enormous number, and at the same time you hear central bankers, or I guess you could say our U.S. the U.S. Treasury, or the finance ministers of other countries saying things like, "Oh no, that currency is not being manipulated. It's okay," that type of thing. It means that they officially, but not disseminate publicly, what the channel is, or where they want these currency pairs to stay in. So that means that if you're a trading desk, and there's very few of them nowadays, the only way to trade this is to find surrogates of the different currencies, and then hedge the underlying product itself as a hedge and a strategy, and then at the same time leave the currency side of it naked. And that makes you long or short dollars without influencing the physical market itself. Does that make any sense there? That is Doc being Doc today. Daniel! I know. I think our weekly's even back into it. Let's check that out. I know. Cryptos, baby. That's where it's at. Cryptos. There it is. Look at that. Oh, look at that demonstrative move. 23,915. Last transaction is 22,087. So it dropped from its highs today. It's off $1,045. But yesterday it closed at 21,920. 21,920. So it's up $2,000 from 21,920 to 23,915. It was up almost $2,000 today. Now it's off $1,000, so it's doing its 50% retracement there. You can see here our weekly has climbed cleanly through. We've been in a buy throughout this whole move here. This whole move from the 18,000 to the 24, but it took some work to get our weekly back into get it back in gear again, It's like, get that thing going. What is up? What it is what it is. We'd been in a long weekly buy. This little dip down really threw it into the weekly sell, which was a real surprise there. There was the sell. It started you off here. It fell from the $19,085 area down to the, what was it again? 19,000. How about that? Yeah. Drops $1,000. Wow. We used to say on the trading floor, keep the married men off the floor with children. When it got that wild, we'd say that. All married men with children, get them off the trading floor. It's too dangerous right now. We used to say that a lot when it got crazy like this. We're going to see 100,000, is it? Is that 100,000 or 10,000? Oh, in other words, a $10,000 day. I'm taking a sip of my tea for that one. Oh, my God. A $10,000 day. That'd be pretty wild. I understand another billionaire got in there, or another billion was bought. I guess it was, what's today? Thursday, right? So Tuesday I was reading, and I was talking about that just a teeny weeny little bit, I think, on Tuesday. Or was it Monday? It was Monday, and I couldn't talk about it because it was we were having my webinar was going in and out and repeating itself. But yeah, I think on Monday someone picked up a $1.1 billion worth of Bitcoin. So the shorts who sold it, and you can see our math was telling us that the right here, the longer term traders were trying to sell it down and you can see we went into the sell here, and there's our red dots, and then what did you get? We go into a daily buy here at the $18,000 area, and they start. It took to like Tuesday, I guess it was, going into Wednesday, where we finally started to get into the buy, into that buy, something like that, right there. So this is going to be very fascinating, climbing right back into the buy again. This could be end of the year window dressing. It could be that more. Traders, I would say, be very cautious. We'll see. Also, you got to figure. Let me just throw this in there too. This looks like end of the year window dressing. We've seen Guggenheim. We've seen a couple of funds now do this, where they're coming in, and they're picking up like half a billion dollars worth, or $350 million worth. In the case on Monday, it was $1.1 billion worth of a couple hedge funds had picked up, or one hedge fund in particular had picked it up. I saw the article, and I think I posted it, but I didn't really read it. And then we had issues with the broadcast on Monday, where I was going in and out, in and out. I think if you played a recording back, you'll hear me repeating myself over and over again, which is normal for me anyway. And so that's what we saw there. But you can see we've gone from 18,000 in the daily buy all the way up to 24,000, 6,000 in, what is that, 6 days. Oh my, OMG. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is tenacious. That's fantastic, That is real action, ACTION action. Okay, so yes, Daniel. It's yay, hooray. All right, now, let me think. Where are we at here? Let's go with, so there's the Bitcoin. I guess let's take a look at the metals. The metals have been trying to show life like that, too. There's the Feb gold. It's been in, I don't know why it's there, but it should be there. The Feb gold went into a buy, 2 days ago? Should be, oh yeah, there's a 2. I'll tell you, the crude oil looks like it's 3 days. I don't know why it says 2 on there, but let's take a look at silver, because we wrote that article about silver. And now we're just touching the 26 area. And we keep on thinking that we're going to go find that black dotted line there. And yesterday they tried to shake it up, too. It got down to like, I saw it at 25.02, 25.03. And by the end of the day, they had settled it at 25.50. And now today they are, the high is 26 even. And last transaction is 98.50. So, yeah. So this will be good. Oh, and so, Daniel, what I'm thinking is this. Okay. Let's see. Your 3 futures will be launched on CME in February. Okay, yeah. So you'll be adding ETH to your spreadsheet. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So I'll put both of them on there. See how they trade against each other. And at the same time, if they got the options going, boy, is that going to be fun. That's going to be real action there, So that's what's putting life into Bitcoin, is that the funds can buy this and sell calls against it and buy puts and things like that. They can put collars on it. So it gives the investors to the funds confidence that it can be a good investment tool. Besides a new asset class, which is what everybody's talking about. It's a new asset class. It's across. That's why I call them cryptocurrencies. And so, anyway, this is what I'm thinking, Daniel. Window dressing now, getting this stuff in on the fund's balance sheet. That's the start. Now that legitimizes it, okay? And then in January, you're going to find new players who don't do window dressing coming in. That's what the interesting part will be in January. Yep, that's what it's going to be. Funds can already do call and puts on Bitcoin and Ethereum in Debrit exchange. Oh, okay. This Debrit exchange has calls and puts. Excellent. This is a good thing. Yeah, see, that's where you get the room. When you're able to do calls and puts against your position, it opens the doorway for a lot more equity to be invested. It really does. It opens the doorway enormously. And there's trillions of I guess you could say euros or trillions of dollars sitting out there doing nothing. And so they might as well add that extra asset class, and that's really the answer to the whole thing, is that it's a new asset class that has capabilities of being delivered, which is exactly what, you know, this is what everybody wants when you're trading options. You want to be able to deliver these things. That's why gold has been somewhat of a problem at times. You can deliver the futures contract, but you can't exercise into the futures contract, and that has been truly an irritating thing. And so that's key right there, is that deliverability. You know, let me take a look at this. The Brute Exchange. Let's see where that is. That sounds. Is that Europe, or is that one of our ECNs? We got 46 exchanges now in this country. Anything's possible. Let's see. Let's see where that is. Bitcoin purchase U.S. directly with the bank account. The Butte 101 Options Exchange. Okay. High quality, affordable course, 30-day. Today's top stock option. Debut.com Bitcoin Futures Options Exchange. Okay, smart. I'm glad somebody did that. There's the website. Let's see if we can see what that looks like. Cryptocurrency future and options trading. Excellent. Excellent. And it must be an electronic exchange. And they got, oh, this is nice. Oh, it's got a, this is out of England. I had a funny feeling that name might have been English. Oh, no. They have it in a few, this is just English there, but no, okay. I don't know where it's located, but go to live futures trading. Oh, wow. Let's see what that looks like. Nice. There's a lot of data here. Nice. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that. This is something cool. Be able to look into this much more. Put it there. Done. I saved it. Yeah, this is a goodie. Der Brit. Der Brit. I like that. Interesting. Very interesting. So. Now the answer really comes down to is, Newsmax. Guggenheim Scott Miners says Bitcoin should be worth 400. There you go. We were just talking about that. There's now Miner. I heard him say something this morning about that. Scott's kind of lost, but at least he's into this now. You know, bought Bitcoin, I guess, about at 16,000. Bought $500 million worth. About no, wait a minute, 18, 19,000. So he's up like $4,000 now. So that's pretty good. He's probably up about $150 million. That's nice. You know, because I know that he got his head handed to him in the equity market. So, you know, it's the you know, Scott is kind of lost when it comes to some of his investment ideas. But you know what? He made the smart move there, getting involved in the cryptos. Yeah, that's the name of the game, hedging that stuff. All right, where do we go from here? Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Uh, let's see. What is this? Oh, that's. Oh no. Okay. And so now, I guess we can go take a look at. What should we look at next? Let's go to there. Let's take a look at just a quick look at Bitcoin again. Right there. Nice. It's lifting back up again over the 2200 area, 2300 area again. 23,000 area, I'm sorry. So it's picking back up again, making a slow, steady grind on the upside there. Very interesting. All right, let's jump over to the currencies again. Where did we leave off? There was cable. And let's take a look at Turkish Lira, first in the euro, right there. Looks like we're going to see weekly sell. It's going to be a weekly sell. There it is right there. Yep, look at that. This is Thursday. The chances of this thing coming back up now, they'd have to really window dress this thing. See silver at 25.86. Yeah, we saw the high today at 26. It's, you know, it gets lazy, I guess, during the trading day. Let's go back to that. You can see right here. 25.86. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26. 26 Right now, what are we? We're at 2607 now. Okay, it's jumped up again. We keep on thinking it wants to go to these dotted lines in here. That's the dotted line is 50% from that high and to that low. That's what that is, 50% right there. That's what that is right there. It's 2750. We keep on thinking we're going to see it break into the 27s. And let's go take a look at it on J4X because that might be the spot. What an arbitrage that is if that's the spot. You can buy London silver and sell in New York. Right there. Yeah, there it is. That spot. Wow. So that's 17 cents. And I guess if you can figure out the cost of moving it across the Atlantic, there's your arbitrage right there. All right. What else should we look at here, traders? Just keep on checking out some of the currencies here, but it does look like the metals are happy. Happy. Let's see what copper's doing. Copper's moving up just like that too, making new highs of the year. Is that the year? That is 359. Were we that high anywhere's during the year? 359. I don't know. Maybe back in January? Let's take a look and see. There's February. It was up to no. So we're looking at highs, heading towards that big number of $4 again. And that's always interesting to see the strength of that. All right, now let's drive over to the Canadian. There's a Canadian there. It's been in a sell now for, what's that, 3, 4, 5 full days going on a 6, and we're getting a volatility signal at the same time. Weekly wise, we've been 4 full weeks in a sell, going on a 5th, and usually what that is indicative of is strength on the oil market. So let's take a quick look at the oil market. Right there's crude oil. Yep. Now it's off its highs of the day, just like Bitcoin is. Let's give it a reload too. And you can see there we had oil up to 48.59, and we're trading at 48.08. So when you see that Canadian dollar going down and getting stronger against the dollar, that's usually again an arbitrage opportunity for that pairs trade. Now let's go back to the currency and look at NASCAD. NASCAD should be trying to lift up. There's NASCAD there. Yep, see it's lifting up. A lot of times this pairs trade does march along with the oil market. And then let's take a look at it. Let's see. Take a look at NASCAD through the eyes of J4X. See how it looks right there. Nice spike there. Bet the white line is ripping up. Yep. Not as much of a rip as I would have thought. Challenged that area there, and now it's starting to turn up. I wonder if they take out these highs like that and gets through there, it makes a nice move. And oil market goes zooming up, that type of thing, I mean, that's where we really are nowadays. The Technion. Cool. Limala Limata. Let's see now. Now let's take a look at. So there's NASCAD. And let's jump over to. Let's look at Ruble. We haven't looked at Ruble in a while. It was in a daily buy for a couple days here, but it was rolling over, and you can see we've been in a weekly sell since right here. We have to put that in. We haven't looked at it in weeks, I guess. That's what it is. Let's fix that. Right there. And that pressure has been down. You can see we were in a sell here for most of this move here to there, a little bounce. Went back into the sell again for another couple of weeks. Went into the buy. Now we're doing it again. I keep on thinking this product could be in the 50s one day. But so far, every time it gets down there over these last couple of years of following it, it finds a way to launch itself back up again. So and you can see there are times where we pay attention to it much more closer. This whole move up from the guess it was. Let's just take a look at it. From the 60s, I think this one was, right? Yeah, right there. And we went to a weekly buy right here in the high 64 area and watched it climb right through the roof up into the 80s. Definitely a fascinating product. Definitely a fascinating product, the ruble. It has great potential all the time. I think it has great potential. All right. What other product can we take a look at in that arena? Let's take a look at yen. There's the yen. We haven't looked at the yen in a while. Yen is finding a way to stay down. It didn't go into the buy there, and it didn't go into the buy there because they were volatility points. So it's been in a sell throughout that whole little adventure there. Let's see what we have there. Now it's just showing. We have that right? Let's see, where's it at? I'm trying to find it on the spreadsheet. It says 4 days. So I guess somewhere along the line we went into a buy on out of this. And then now the dots are changed for some reason. And so we got 3, 4 going on a 5th day. So, and then I see, we went into the weekly buy there, and now we are cleanly through into the weekly sell. Almost all week long, it looks like. Like that, I guess. Oh, no, not a second one of those. No. And let's get rid of that. Remove. There we are. So that's going to go back into the sell this week. Just I have my doubts anything loud is going to come out about the markets as the holiday season becomes more intense. And as this is going down, the dollar goes down. That's usually what we see there. You know, that strength, you know. Turkish Lira appreciating. U.S. Turkish Lira slowly collapsing. DX under 90, currently at 89.85. Let's take a look at the ETF. I can get the cash, but I can't get it on my system here. I should try harder to get the cash on here. I think I can get a cash on here, but I can't get the futures contract. Now, we follow this through the UUP, which is totally arbitrageable. So, and you can see here it's breaking down, and it's at 24 and change. Off its lows of the day, but still breaking down, and we had that volatility signal there yesterday. Let's widen that a little bit and reload it. There we are. And that's interesting too, is that we went into the buy right there and there, and look at that. Isn't that the weirdest thing? And it should be breaking down, and it's not. And you can see its price is lower. You know, it went into the buy here, but we're in a weekly sell since here. So what do we have on the spreadsheet? DXY is 6 weeks in a sell. So it's been in a sell since here. So you can't take the long trades. You only can do the short trades. I think we have it somewhere else. I guess it's in the combo. Because we disseminate that for a couple of traders at Chicago Quant. They follow it. And it's been fascinating. You know, there's your sell there. Let me go open it up. Show you the other one. It's a little bit more up to date, I guess you could say. Where is it? The stock combo. Because it's an ETF. Here it is right here. There it is. Yeah, so that's why it's doing that wacky stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, I see what it is. It wasn't updating. That's what it was. And it just started to update. That's what it is. It just went live again. And so you can see here we've gone in and out of this stuff. And we went into that buy there. Now it's sliding down at the moment. That makes more sense. So there, matter of fact, I'm going to be able to go like this today with that. Put the red in there. Because it's trying to slide down now. Now it's joining in with the weekly, which is nice since it's what, 3, 4, 5, 6 full weeks in a sell. That's what you see on the fact check spreadsheet right there, DXY. Right there. Let's see. Oh, hey, Robin. I like that. I like that. That's a good one. Don't sit on the fence. I did the tan. You want to see those real quick? you're watching now, so check this out. There's TAN. There's the SGDM, whatever that is. And got that all set up for today. That's cool. And then here's TAN. Got that too. TAN is really a good product. Look at how long it was in the buys for all this. And what the good buys were. And then it went into a sell. In some ways, it's like the dollar in a sense, right? Like right there, or Bitcoin. It's like cryptos, you know? Daniel, is TAN part of cryptos? Howdy, howdy to you, sir. Daniel, do you know anything about TAN? What is TAN? We should Google that, see what TAN is. Because it reminds me of the cryptos. It must be currency related. Let me just check this out. Let's see if we can find what TAN is. Trade. I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance and put TAN in and see what it says it is. It sounds familiar. Oh, it's a solar company. Isn't that funny? Yeah, that's right. You know, I mean, those things are going to perk up if Biden does become president. He's very close to becoming president at this point. It's very close. The battle will be January 6th is going to be wild. I mean, it's just going to be wild. There's some really weird scenarios there. And then some of the rebel Democrats have come out and said they just refuse to vote for Pelosi, which really opens the doorway for a lot more interesting things to occur even more. All they need is 4 votes from the Democrats and Pelosi's gone. So there's a good chance Pelosi is definitely not. I said that months ago. You know, they've tried to steal those seats, but Republicans picked up 13 new seats. They keep on fighting for the 14th one. Democrats keep on finding more votes and underneath sofas and so forth. But anyway, there's 4 to 5 seats, and I think they're going to be able to find 4 or 5 votes against Pelosi. That's not going to be much of a problem. So TAN is a solar collector company. They manufacture products? TAN. Let me just do that again. TAN, because it sure does look like a crypto, doesn't it? TAN ETF. Let's do that. ETF. Let's see. They're not really giving me much data on this. That's odd. I bet it. I wonder what it's not a solar collector company. I thought it was. Let's see if we can find what TAN is, because it looks a lot like. It really does look like a crypto, the way it's trading. TAN. There we go. Motley Fool. Let's see. Billionaire Maker Stock. Let's see. Market Summary. Yeah, it's a solar company. Invesco Solar ETF. TAN. That's what that is. It is a solar company. Okay. So solar stocks are now following crypto stocks. Fascinating. Yeah, it's spelled TAN. TAN. There it is right here. Let me see if we can switch the picture real quick. There it is. TAN. Right there. So, yeah, I see that, Robin. We just put that up there. And thank you for finding it. I appreciate it. It follows. Nice. Look at that. You can see it on there. What an interesting product. Boy, does it love the math. It loves the math. It loves the math. Love, love, love. Invesco. All right, now, where do we go from here? We're looking at all the stuff. So we have it all set for your new trialer. That'll be interesting. All right, where'd we leave off? Let's see, what can we do here? Matter of fact, I could save these things now even while we got them up there. Let me do that since I've got them right there. There's that Brazilian one. For those Brazilian traders, we've got the ETF now, which is kind of neat. I'll reload that. That's not updated yet there. We'll wait for that one. There's the dollar thing doing its downwardly dash. We'll save that since we've got it up on the screen. And traders here can look at some of these products and see what they're doing. And then there's that Is that the 16th, right? So that hasn't updated yet. And then TAN updated? TAN has updated. There we are. There it is. Save that. Definitely an active product, that's for sure. Oh, wait a minute. We got to put TAN in, so we go like this. ZZZ TAN. Shift TAN. Save. There we are. So we got TAN saved now. And that's U.S. Steel. A lot of times funds really look at U.S. Steel for a growing economy. And they, we've seen this product, it's trading at like $18 a share. We've seen it go up to like $80 and $90 a share, $100 a share. It can take off. It can go up 5 times in value, which is an incredible amount of money. It's like a crypto, the way it can do that. And so there is that. And it's trying to get going there. How about that? I guess we have to do this. Put that in there. Move that green over. Because it's showing life in there today. It is showing some life. Let's do this again and save it. Yeah, it's so that's why it's not far-fetched when you say the cryptos can go through the roof and go up to a couple 100,000. It when they get into a groove, and they just keep on rolling along. That's not far-fetched at all. So I got 2 out of the 3, I guess it is. So we did X, TAN, and UUP, and we didn't do Brazil or this one here. But we can set it up. Let's set this up. I'm not even sure what that is. That'd be an interesting to take a look too. That SGDM. I don't see it doing anything particular at the moment. It doesn't remind me of any particular action. No pattern in particular. SGDM. Save. Let's see what that is. I'm curious now. SGDM. SGDM. It looks familiar. I don't know why. What is that? Spot gold miners? Okay. Interesting. It's a metal complex. It's an ETF. Interesting. So it's a gold product. Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Now, where do we go from here? Let's jump over to the currencies again. We were looking at, we had just looked at the dollar against the Turkish Lira. Definitely looks like it's going to hold up in that weekly sell now with no problem. So after 54 weeks, the product goes into a sell finally. I thought it was going to be like, 52. I really thought they were going to stop on 52. When it was at 49 and 50, I come on saying, oh, it's going to stop at 52. It kind of did. It kind of did. Let's take a look at that again. I just thought it would just remind me of the deck of cards, so, or a full year. So you can see here, this is, there's 52 right here. Is that 52? That's 53. That's 50. No, okay. So this is 54. This is 53, this is 52, this is 51 and 50. So we went into this weekly sell around 50, broke down, and that's 52 right there. So, it kind of flattened out, plateaued, and now it looks like it's trying to make a new low. Bitcoin give up, let's see, Bitcoin doesn't give up 23,200. Nah, I don't see it giving up at this point. Hey, middle age. I don't see it, Daniel, giving up at this point. I think that you got end of the year window dressing going on, and I would believe that that's what we're seeing there. I don't think there's a way that they can really back off of it. Yeah, I don't at all. Yeah, yeah, definitely. All right, let's jump over to. I had something in my head. Where was I at? I was thinking about something. That's it. Oh, it's for middle age. Let's see. Let's go to middle age is asking for. Let's see. What do we do here? Let's go like this. Open that up, right? There we are. There we go. Middle age is saying Feb live cattle and March wheat. Thanks, Doc. Okay, we can take a look at those. Yeah, I saw that, Robin. I saw it trading at 2607 now. Did you see how it came back last night? You know, it drifted down to 26 like 02, 2601. I was watching it trade low, and in the last hour they took it back up 50 cents, and it closed at like 26 25.50. And so let's see. Okay, so here is, let's see, Middle Age is asking for live cattle. So there's live cattle right there. You can see that strength there. We've been in a buy for what's that, 4 days now? You can see that. And you can see we've been in a weekly buy for one. So that's pretty cool. There, that strength has been picked up by the math. That's nice. Boy, did it just miss it by the hair of its chinny chin. Look at that. That plot 6. Plot 6 was minus 0.15. Oh, my God. And so it was close. And then it lifted up. What minute mathematics we chase after. And then, let's see, what Middle Age is saying also, March, let's see, a Feb cattle, March wheat. Let's take a look at March wheat. There's March wheat. Yeah, see that? Look at that. That's really weird, you know. It goes into the sell here. But look at it. We've climbed into the weekly buy last week. It's not letting you get short. See that, Middle Age? It's fighting with you. It won't, not you personally. But, I mean, it's like it goes into the weekly buy, refuses to go back off. It's above the time manifold right there, the dark blue time manifold. Goes into a sell here. You know, it's showing you the weakness, the very short-term weakness. Still fighting today. And that's today, too. That's live. Let's give that a reload. It's trying. We're running a gas line 3 on this. See it right there? So plot 1 is minus 0.50, and plot 4 is minus $1. So we just need this thing to get some legs into it and get into the buy. And who knows, I may go after some of these tops in here for March wheat. Let's take a look at red wheat. And then I'm going to go over to Daniel's looking for the South African Rand. We'll go to the Rand, dollar Rand pairs trade. But let's just take a look at red wheat. There's red wheat right there, doing the same dance. But the difference is that red wheat has not gone into a weekly sell, which is very curious. Look at this. What's that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 full weeks in a buy throughout this whole move here in red wheat. So the Minnesota people and the Kansas City people are been caught in the uptrend constantly. Every buy has been a nice, it does look like it. Ever since we went into the weekly buy, every daily buy has been a pretty good trade. It's been a winner chicken dinner. Every one of them. Look at that one. That was a wild one. There's another one. Winner chicken dinner. That's 4 in a row, 5 in a row, 6 in a row. 7 in a row, thinning out though. Look at that, barely making any money on that one. Then it's starting again. Winner, chicken dinner again, and it caught that whole move there. So it's been, I don't know, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the 6th one was kind of sloppy. And here you go. This one was the loser. There you go. That's the 8.5 has to kick out of 10 somewhere. There it is right there. Went into the buy, and it rolled over. I guess it was underneath the time manifold, too, giving you a warning there was some pressure. And then comes right back into the groove. Maybe it'll do 5 or 6 in a row again on the upside. And that's the March red wheat, too, at the same time. Hope I've given you some good data there, Middle Age. Now let's go to one of Janos's country. Janos? No, not Janos. I'm sorry. Johannes, one of the physicists I know down in South Africa. He's a wave guy. He does a lot of wave, he's retired now, physicist, but did a lot of interesting work. Has written some interesting papers. See, we might find. Let's see what we can do here. Let's find the currency first for you. Yeah, he's in Cape Town. Let's see. Dollar. There's dollar yuan. There's dollar Mexican peso, dollar Turkish lira, CAD yen. That was an interesting one. Let's see. There's euro Mexican peso, and let's see. Where is it at? There is. Is it up in here? I know we keep it on this. Used to keep it on here. There's dollar ruble, dollar yen, dollar Swiss. Huh. All right, let's do this. We'll put it into that one there. We'll just keep the dollar pairs trade there of it. Now let's go with that. And so we go with US. There it is. USD. There we are. And so, did it go back in the cell? I guess right there. This matches up so nice. Look at that. It broke down there. We got some buys in here. And we went back into cells here. No, it's over more. One more. Right there. And we went into a buy here again. And we went into a cell. Where did we go into a cell? Went into a cell here. It's been in a cell a while, hasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 full weeks going on a 12th week in a cell. The cells have been really nice on this, just like the wheat thing. That wheat thing, it does. Wheaties. Goes into the buy and goes right back into the sell there. Goes into a buy there. And then goes back into a sell there. Let's fix that. And then it goes into a buy here. And it goes into a sell there. And then it goes into the buy here and we're back into the sell again. Let's steal one of these instead of me making new ones. Right there, there's a sell there. Let's grab that buy from there. Yeah, look at that. Interesting. So the RAN is moving down. Weekly sell for 11 weeks. It's gone from the 16s to the mid 14s. Stabilizing itself somewhat. You're looking at getting, okay, Daniel, Forex is going down, ZAR appreciating. Yeah, I see that. Nice. Now, oh, hey, Solo, how you doing? Hi. I see the picture is not clear. Oh, what's not clear? I see. Is it possible to adjust the focus? I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I'm looking at it too. It looks okay to me. Not the best. I agree with you. It does look a little fuzzy. That's YouTube, though, you know. Middle Age says, I'm looking to get long wheat when the daily quant gets green. Let's see. Let's go back to wheat real quick. Yeah, I agree with you there. Because, I mean, we're in the weekly buy. And if this thing perks up, let's look at corn. I think, didn't corn jump up? Yeah. Yeah, corn went into a buy yesterday. And now today it's back down again. Look at that. We'll see how they get moving along with that if it holds up. It's giving us a volatility signal, too, at the same time. We'll see as the day gets going along. We shall see. We shall see. Look at that, though. Look at corn flirting with the weekly sell. Something's going on there. It's below that time manifold. Now heading for the minus. Got to be careful of that. So I'm not sure. You know, every time corn tries to go down, it finds a way to go back up again. So it's always nice to see $4 corn. I myself am always excited about $5 and $6 corn. But always, you know, $4 corn's better than $3 corn. That's the way I feel about it. Let's see what else we got going on there. So yeah, I hear you. It looks like it's trying. You know, they're buying these. I'm not sure if it's because they're surrogates of currency or what, but they are buying the commodities. They just keep on reaching for them. And so, Solo, I'm trying, but I don't think we can adjust the YouTube screen. You've got to do that on your own. or talk to somebody at YouTube and find out why it's granular, because I see the same thing. It does have that granular look to it, And also remember, we got J4X there, we got the spreadsheet, and we've got Chicago Quant. We've got all three of them kicking at the same time, so it's it's doing it all. We got a lot of action there. All right, let's see now. What is next? What else are we looking at here? What time is it? Okay, we got about 6-7 minutes, so we're fine. We be fine. Yes, we are. Let's do that real quick, too. No, that's not it. There we are. Let's try this. All right, now we can go over to, anybody want to see anything else in the grain complex? We've already looked at that, but I have no problem going to it. Let's go back to the currency. Oh, what we didn't do is we really didn't get that deep involved. We did the currencies pretty well, but we didn't really look at the commodities themselves. But they are lifting them up firm today. Again, stock markets are firm. Let's look at Bitcoin. Where's it at now? Let's just give it a refresh, too. Bitcoin trading at 23,255. Still doing a fine job. Fine. Let's see what else. Oh, let's take a look at the old-fashioned product. And that's the 10-year bond. Look at that. It's trying to get into a sell here today. We're in a weekly sell for 2 full weeks, and it's finally breaking down again. Yesterday it tried, but it was stuck on that. And then now it's really starting to break down. Now we're seeing it really fall. So we'll see if they, let's see. When this goes down, interest rates rise. So, I'd imagine that we're going to see some pressure like that. It's hard to believe that the interest rates can sit around here. We kind of see it hanging out in the 0.9 area, 9.2, 9.3, stuff like that with the 10-year. And they say there's a lot of buyers at 1%. That's why every time it gets moving along, it rolls over. And that's the 10-year bond, one of the only bonds in the world that are paying interest. That much interest, almost a full percentage point. All right, what else is there in this? There's natural gas. It's starting to show some life in it, but the weekly is really having problems. It's been in a weekly sell for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 weeks. But the daily is holding firm in here. I guess that's from that snow we got here across the Northeast. A quarter of the United States, or a third of the United States, is under snow again. So that put a charge into it. And then let's see how the Dow Jones Industrial Average is looking this morning, showing a little life there. Look at that. The daily is jumping. Look at that, trying to jump up. Got a volatility signal there. Maybe we get a couple days of that action. And what else is there? Let's take a look at the platinum. The metals are showing life. Platinum's really looking firm there. And there's silver. Oh, silver's fallen back down from a high of 26.12. Nice. Very nice action in the silver. Hey, Robin, huh? Yeah, your parabolic dots, brother. You picked up on that again. Robin puts together some of his old technical analysis and combined with our Chicago Quant, and it sometimes can be explosively profitable. It can really be explosively profitable. At the last moment, you never know when it's going to do it, but when it does it, it goes boom, and we usually get a good warning sign that boom could be coming. And it came. Boom. All right. Anybody want to see anything else? We will put it up there. That cost extra. The check's in the mail, Robin. The check is in the mail. Copper and platinum are up. Yeah, we just took a look at them. Let's take a look at another one. We just did that. We'll do it again. There's copper. We're playing at, I don't know, 2-year highs at this point, right there, trading over 360 a pound. And platinum is showing life in it too, right there. Trading, is it over 1100 now? No, still it's 10,000 high today. It was 10,064.80, almost 1065, and it's trading right now 1058, almost 1059. And you can see the daily is trying to get life into it. It's been in a weekly buy throughout this little push here since the $900 area. And we were in the daily buy from 865, 875, something like that, 885, something like that there. And the sells have been very weak. This was probably the best of the sells so far. When did it sell there for a day? No, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. And then it goes back into the buy, and it loses. This is a look at the damage that does. Ouch, ow, that hurt. And then it goes into the sell right there. I guess this one right here, but it's not there. That's a plus. So it goes into the sell here, and you get back, I don't know. No, you can't. You can't short this thing. You can only be long it, right? So you get beat up here from 1058 down to 1,000, so $58. So you give back some of your profits where you got long at 970. And it ran to 970. It ran to up $130. So you give back some of your profits on that one. Sorry, got to give some of it back once in a while, but you don't give it all back. That's the key here, traders. Yeah, yearly highs. It's nice to see that. And so the platinum has been very fascinating there. All right, traders, it's been another fun-filled day. We will see you tomorrow. Remember, it's TGIF. Thank goodness it's Friday. And that's pretty much the name of the game there. All right. What else can we say about this, about that? I don't think there's much to be said, is there? I guess not. Anybody have anything else to throw out there? If not, we will call it a day. And what should we call today's? Oh, we should do before I get off. What should we title this? Anybody have an opinion on what the title should be? We've looked at a lot of interesting things today. I mean, the last couple of days were a couple of products. I guess we could take a look. We could call it dollar ZAR. That's a start off with. So we satisfied the currency component. And also we could look at silver. We labeled it silver yesterday. Bitcoin, of course. Bitcoin. So we'll go with Bitcoin and US ZAR. How's that? That sounds like the way to go. Good one, Daniel. Thank you. I'm glad I asked because I was drifting there. I was having a seniors moment or something. I think it was a seniors moment. So it'll be Bitcoin and USD and then ZAR. There we are. That's a goodie. Yeah, middle age they are, but that's that everything is denominated in dollars, and they buy the products to belong the dollar, but not the currency. That's at least that's my opinion. I don't know. That's the idea I get out of it all. Just solely because the only reason I say that is because you hear these finance ministers and you hear our U.S. Treasurer say, Mnuchin says that, oh, they're not being manipulated, or they are being manipulated, and you have to assume that they have a range and a price structure that they're following to define manipulated versus not manipulated. So I figure that what happens is that when some entities want to be long dollars and they know they're at the band level or the high or the low, what they do instead is they go in and buy commodities, and then they hedge the commodities for the underlying commodity itself, but they're in buying the commodity for the currency side of it because they know as it rises, their dollar is appreciating in value. And the thing is that if they do it in foreign currency, right? So if someone needs to buy dollars, but they can't because the finance minister or the Treasury of the United States says it's at a certain range, which is secret to everybody, because they definitely make it clear they know what they're talking about. Then what happens is that you get if you buy corn in a foreign currency, then you're basically short dollars. Okay, and so if you were trying to short the dollar and it's down at the bottom end of the range, that's the way to do it. Do it through the commodities. At least that's my crazy idea. All right, this is Doc from North America. We will catch you on the flip side, traders, tomorrow. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Everybody see Roy Rogers' museum was sold on Monday, I think it was last week, or the Monday of this week, or Friday. Happy trails to you, to all our trading friends. And I saw Trigger was sold. Oh. And Bullet, too.